Okay. Hello and good day, everyone. No? So today we will continue our topic about exponential function. But this time we are going to discuss about the evaluating exponential function. Okay, example here, no? Build a table of values by evaluating the exponential function e of x equal to 4 over by x for the values of x equal to -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. So dito gagawa tayo ng table of values na kung saan given na yung values of x, no? Yan. So ano naman magiging function natin kung yung x natin is -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. So isa-isahin natin, no? If your x equals to -2, magiging e sub -2 is equals to 4 raised to -2. Again, may negative exponent tayo. Following the laws of exponent, we will make it positive by writing 1 as a numerator and then make your base as a denominator together with the exponent. Now, 1 over by 4 squared, that would be equal to 1 over by 16. So, 1 over by 16 ang value ng function if your x is -2. Okay? Next, if your x naman is -1, no, substitute lang, your x to -1. Again, may negative exponent, make it positive first. Okay, so we have 1 over by 4 raised to 1. 4 raised to 1, excuse me, that is 4. So we have 1/4. Okay? Next, if your x naman is 0, so we have e of 0 is equal to 4 raised to 0. So again, kaya following the laws of exponent, no, kapag yung exponent natin is 0, automatic, that is equal to 1. Okay? Next, if your x naman is 1, so we have 4 raised to 1, no? 4 raised to 1, that would be equal to 4 pa rin. Okay? Next, e of 2, no? Equal to 4 raised to 2. Okay, positive na exponent natin, so no need to put 1 as a numerator. So diretso na natin i-square to. 4 squared, that would be equal to 16. Because 4 squared is equal to 4 times 4, and 4 times 4 is 16. So we have here 16. Okay? Now, another one. Evaluate g of x equals to -2 raised to x for x equals to -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. So, 6, no? Isa-isahin natin. If your x is -2, then your g of x equals to -2 raised to -2. Again, negative exponent, make it positive. No? Magiging 1 over by -2 squared na. -2 squared is equal to 4. So, we have 1/4 here. Okay? Next, if your x naman is -1, no, substitute lang natin your x to -1, then we have -2 raised to -1. Again, negative yung exponent, make it positive. 1 over by -2 raised to 1, that would be equal to -1/2. No, let me correct this one. It's -1/2. Okay? Next, if your x naman is 0, so we have your -2 raised to 0, that would be equal to 1. Okay? Next, if your x naman is 1, then we have -2 raised to 1 is -2. If your x naman is 2, so we have your -2 squared, that would be equal to +4 because -2 times -2 is +4. Another one, let x equal to 3 naman. No? We have -2 cube, that would be equal to, tama ba to? -2 times -2 times -2 ulit, that would be equal to -8. Okay? Another one. Evaluate g of x equals to 2 raised to 2x minus 1 for x minus 1, 0, x equal to -1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so isahin ulit natin. If your x naman is -1, no? So your here, your g of x, nauna dito, mali, no? Substitute your x to negative 1, then we have 2 raised to 2 times negative 1 minus 1. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2 minus 1. That would be equal to negative 3. And since negative yung exponent natin, we will make it positive again. So magiging 1 over by 2 cube. 2 cube is equal to 8. So we have 1/8 for x equal to negative 1. Okay? Next, if your x naman is 0, substitute lang natin. 2 times 0, that is 0, minus 1, magiging negative 1. Again, negative ulit yung exponent, make it positive. So we have 1 over by 2 over by 1. 2 over by 1, that would be equal to 2. So we have 1/2 here, now for your x equal to 0. Okay? Next, if your x naman is 1, now substitute your x to 1. So we have 2 times 1, that is 2. 2 minus 1, that is 1. Then 2 raised to 1 is 2. Okay? Next, if your x naman is 2, no? Substitute your x to 2. So 2 times 2, that is 4. Minus 1, we have 3. 2 cube. Ilan yung value ni 2 cube? 2 times 2 times 2. We will multiply 2 3 times by itself. Then that is equal to 8. Next, if your x naman is 3, so we have 2 raised to 2 times 3. That is 6 minus 1. That is 5. Then 2 raised to 5. No, multiply 2. Yes, 2 5 times by itself. No, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. And that is equal to 32. Okay? Another one. No? Marami tayong example dito. No? Number 4. Evaluate g of x equals to 1/3 raised to 2x for x equal to negative 1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. Now, substitute natin yung x, no? If your x dito is negative 1, substitute your x to negative 1. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. Again, negative exponent, make it positive. No? Then to make it positive, put 1 as a numerator. Eh sir, may 1 na dito eh. No? So gawin natin, kunin natin reciprocal para maging positive si negative 2. What is the reciprocal of 1/3? We have 3. Then make your exponent positive. 3 squared, that is equal to 9. So we have here, no? Your x, if your x negative 1, then your function is 9. Next, if your x naman is 0, no? Example is 1/3 raised to 2 raised to 2 times 0. 2 times 0, automatic 0. Then 1/3 raised to 0, that would be equal to 1. Following the laws of exponent. Any base, no, that is raised by 0, automatic equal to 1 yun. Except 0. Except 0 na base, no? The next, let x equal to 1 naman. 1/3 raised to 2 times 1, that is 2. Then, what is the square of 1/3? Since positive naman na siya, no need to get a reciprocal. What is the square of 1/3? 1/3 times 1/3, that would be equal to 1 over by 9. Okay? Next, if your x naman is 2, so we have 1/3 raised to 2 times 2, that is 4. Again, positive na siya. So we will get the fourth power of 1/3. 1/3 times 1/3 times 1/3 times 1/3. Okay? That would be equal to 1 over by 81. Okay? Then here, if your x naman is 3, no? Substitute your x to 3. So we have 1/3 raised to 2 times 3. 2 times 3 is 6. Then 1/3 raised to 6. That would be equal to 1 over by 729. Okay? Exercise tayo, no? Evaluate e of x equal to 2 raised to negative x if your e is negative 2, negative 1, and 0. So try natin sa number 1. Okay, substitute your x to negative 2. So we have 2 raised to negative times negative 2. Negative times negative 2 is positive, no? Then 2 squared, that would be equal to 4. So 4 ang value niya dito. Next, if your x naman is negative 1, so magiging 2 raised to negative times negative 1, that is 1. Then 2 raised to 1, that is 2. Okay? Next, E of 0 equal to 2 raised to negative 0. Negative times 0 is 0 pa rin. 2 raised to 0, that is 1. So, 1 ang value dito. Okay? So, that's it. Thank you for listening. And again, do not forget to answer your exercises. Okay? That's all. Goodbye and God bless.